Raj from Paradox Innovator. With these objects, cable ties are also used to arrange the cables on its initial position or wherever we want. Apart from these things, these cable ties are also used for locking the assets of a container that is transported from one place to another. So, here I am Anshu Raj from Paradox Innovator. We have designed a transport guard, a RFID based lock for transport containers. So before diving into this topic, let's come to the problem statement. What is the problem? So we have designed this transport guards. So these are the cable ties actually, how it looks like. It has some numbers embedded in it. These are the UID numbers, and this contains all the details of the container. What it has actually, from where it is transported to where. These actually sealed by the logistic department. Like for example, a e-cart is sealing a container. He may only access it while sealing the container, and when it is reached to the receiver, he may only open this while verifying the contents of the container. So in that case, my first question is, what happens after the use of this ties? Since this is a cable tie, this is used only once. It cannot be opened. It is only cut by a cable cutter. So this is non-reusable. My second question comes, what if the driver or some other person sends the picture of the barcode? For example, if somebody X person is a robber and the driver is not well educated and know about what are these QR codes do on that scenario. So if someone gives him 500 rupees or whatever X price or whatever money, she may send that details, that QR codes picture to that person. If he gets the knowledge of what is inside the container, he or she may rob that. So this is not at all, I think this is not at all safe that anyone can read your assets, that what is traveling from one place to another. This is also a valuable asset, so you must secure it properly. So to tackle this situation, we the Paradox Innovator have come with the innovative idea of transport guards. This is actually based on RFID, radio frequency identification device. So let's dive into what is the main features of our device. We have used just a simple model, MFRC 522. This comes under 100 rupees only. This is just a hobby kit. We were initially designing it with a hobby kit purpose. So this is a simple RFID scanner which comes with a MIFARE Classic 1K 13.56 MHz key. This is actually the thing. This tag is scanned with this scanner and it can contain a 1 kilobyte data, and that only 720 I think kilobyte. Yeah. This is the MIFARE 1K. That talking about that tag, the main thing is that tag. That tag comes around 8.50 rupees in India. So talking about the tags, it contains 720 usable bytes. It has the 16 sectors. Each sector contains 4 blocks. Then why I am explaining these things? Because these are the main features. Actually, you will see these green blocks, whereas these yellow blocks. These blocks are called the authentication keys. This is whenever you will scan a RFID, it requires an authentication key to be read or written on the tag. So there is a very much issue, like if you're talking about the documentation of the MFRC5, if you are familiar with the Arduino, you know that if you use any sensor, you need to use a library embedded. Like I am using the MFRC522 sensor, we'll go with the library. The one who created the library initially was Miguel Balbo. He actually wrote in his GitHub repository that changed authentication key. I don't know how to access the block now. Also, MSRC 522 MIFARE Classic cards also says that the keys cannot be changed. If you change the key, be aware that how you will access that. This is the official documentation. This shows that you cannot change the block authentication key. Further, you can also see this. The library is itself made by Miguel Balbo. So this is the true thing, that the key cannot be changed. I and my team itself worked on 1.5 month R&D on this process, and we have successfully changed the key, and we have even accessed it. We have even accessed the sectors, and we can finally now we are successful on embedding the data inside the key, and we can now no other device rather than a Paradox Innovators device can read the data inside. Like for example, if we'll use a normal RFID tag, it can be scanned by anyone who knows Arduino coding. It has the built-in example to read the data inside the tag. So anyone can come with that 100 rupees scanner and can scan the key. So this is not a secure process. So we have successfully changed the keys, and right now, apart from a Paradox Innovators device, no other devices can read these tags. These are the main features. Let's come to the working procedures. So first thing our device will do, will scan the card. My device will have a OLED screen that will show the menu: read, write, key change, and reset. We can if we'll select the read, write, or key change option, it will ask for the authentication key first. The authentication key contains A, B, C, D, and 0 to 9. These are the characters and will be used as 8-character long authentication key. And if the authentication keys are correct, then we can obviously whatever option we'll select, if we'll select the read option, then it will generate a QR code on our display. If you will scan the QR code, you will get all the data, whatever inside that tag. For now, we have done like we are indulging a link of Google Sheet on this tags, and also when you will go with the writing tag, like you want to write the data now, like it can be reusable, right? We have designed a reusable tags. So it can be, if one transport is done, now I want to reuse this tags, we can also write this using our device. No